Hello, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with What's She Up To Now? What is going on as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of existence to the online world of building the business of my dreams in my pajamas. I've got my favorite robe on today, Mickey Mouse. I actually have on my Mickey Mouse pajamas as well, but you can't see them. And they don't really match. They're actually my favorite color, which is peach, and turquoise, and black, and yellow. And they're Minnie Mouse, whereas my robe is actually Mickey Mouse robe. And I'm sporting these awesome braid pigtails to go along with my Mickey Mouse robe. I was going to put Mickey ears. My daughter, when she was in grade school, loved to wear her hair in different styles. And one of her famous things was these little, like Princess Leia globs of braids. I would braid her hair and then I'd make little round ears there. And she loved wearing her hair that way. And she's got beautiful red hair. So it was just, and she's just a teeny little minute. She's just a very petite girl. Well, woman now, but she was a teeny tiny girl. And she just looked so cute all the time with her little fun hairstyles because she liked to wear her hair in fun ways. It's not like I did it to her. I think I got it from her that I wear my hair in how many 58-year-old women are brave enough to put their hair in pigtail braids? Not very many. It just goes to show you. Sometimes you just got to do things to stretch your comfort zone and have fun. So what do I really want to talk about today? What am I up to? What am I doing? This week, the theme from too many of my coaching students to be a coincidence was, and the story was slightly different for all of them, but in a 24-hour period, 4 of my coaching students, we ended up having this same conversation. And the conversation, I'm going to combine them all, went something like this. I've been trying this for a really long time. I've been working really hard at it. I've been learning. I've been doing all these things, and nothing's working for me. I'm out of money. I'm out of resources. I am in a dire situation. What am I going to do? One of them had just lost 3 coaching students, or their contract had expired. One of them was, using family savings. The stories were all different, yet all the same. Because as I listened to them speak, and what they were telling me is, I'm doing all these things, they're not giving me the results I need. So then the question becomes, what is the result you need? Well, the result they need is they need immediate addition to their funds. They need money. Well, the fastest way to get more money is to have more customers and clients coming to them. So my question became, well, how, do you have a way that customers are automatically coming to you? And the answer in all cases was no, they don't. They've been learning about online business for, one of them over a year, one of them 8 months, one of them a couple of years. And they don't have a mechanism or a way or a tool or a method to get customers coming to them. One was doing like 20 to 100 cold calls a day to a very sophisticated, tight niche. Well, it's not the kind of niche that you can really cold call and get any response from. So you've got to have a way to bring people into your world to at least get them to know, like, and trust you and to start warming them up. So I found that my answer for each of them was, okay, we need to get you a lead magnet and get people coming into your world. We have to attract people to you. We have to attract your ideal customer to you. And after the 3rd conversation, I'm like, okay, stop. I got on Facebook Live and I did a quick walkthrough video of how exactly, step by step, behind the scenes, using a tool called ClickFunnels, someone can do that. And I walked people through that. I think it was about a 43-minute video because I was walking through the software and explaining how to do that. Now, you don't have to have a software tool like ClickFunnels or Lead Pages or any of the many others that are out there to do this. You can do this in a lot of different ways. You could actually do it the old school way, create a flyer and that has a good headline on it and a call to action. And your call to action is just little tabs cut out of the bottom of the sheet with your phone number on it. And you could go around and you could hang that in coffee shops in your area. Say that your online presence was to help local businesses do something. But the strategy that I taught these people and taught a whole group of people then in a Facebook Live group coaching program was to get this done first. Even if you're brand new to doing something online, the first thing you want to start doing is bringing people into your world, getting people to start to know you, creating your own little tribe of people by using now people are using messenger bots, but by using an email list, collecting their names and not their names, but their emails for sure, and start building your own list of people that you can continue to communicate with and show them who you are, and just introduce yourself to them and let them know what you can do to help them. And if they need what you can do, then they'll contact you because they have been exposed to you and they understand you and they know you and they like you and they trust you. They trust you even if you wear pigtail braids in your Mickey Mouse robe, Minnie Mouse robe. No, Mickey, it's Mickey. Mickey Mouse robe on a Facebook Live. And so I actually demonstrated that. And then about 2 days into it, I'm like, okay, maybe I should actually pick an area that I am interested in but not 100% working on and actually show them how to do this. And so I did another Facebook Live because I like doing Facebook Lives. And I did a quick walkthrough, and I think that one was only about 14 minutes long, of how I set that up for women business owners. And then I actually cleaned that up yesterday and launched that as I'm going to make an offer a day. So I want to attract women like me who are over 50 that know that there's something else that they could be doing to get more independence, more freedom, more income, and maybe they just want extra income or discretionary income. Or maybe they're living the fear that there was a survey done a long time ago, and I was probably in my 20s or 30s, so it didn't make sense to me. But the biggest fear that women over 50 had was the fear of running out of money and being homeless. And I didn't get that. I couldn't understand that at all. Now, as I'm 58 now, I understand and have been through a lot of life changes and ups and downs in my life. Of course, now I have a much better perspective and understanding of that fear. But this is a way, by creating your own little online business or a way to attract customers online and bring them to you, whatever it is that you want to do, this is a way to create more value in the world by helping other people. And this is a way to get the people that you can help the fastest, the easiest, and the best to be coming to you. So you don't have to do the cold calling. You don't have to do door knocking. You don't have to do spammy stuff to get people's attention. And so whatever type business you're in or whatever type thing you're good at and can do, you can turn that in a way to make your life better. You can make a living out of that. So I demonstrated that by actually doing it, not just saying this is what you should do. And I've already got several things going on in different lead mags and coaching clients, but I needed to step back in a whole new area and say, here's what's possible. This is possible for you. If I can do it in a brand new area, then you can do it too in the area that you're an expert in, because you're a freaking expert in the thing that you're sharing with people and helping them do. So we created a very simple, duplicatable model that they can use with their niches, their target audience, their ideal clients. And I will touch base with them probably tomorrow. I'll give them a couple of days to each get that up and working for them. And then we'll look and see, have they gotten results? If they have not, for some reason, gotten any results, that tells me and them that they have put that offer, that lead magnet, in front of the wrong audience, in front of the wrong people. And then all we have to do is practice putting it in front of the right people. We have to make sure that the message matches the person that they're trying to talk to exactly, and then that we get that offer in front of the right people. And if we get it in the right stream of people that are out there looking for their solution, because almost anything we do, there are people out there looking for a solution to a problem. If we solve a problem or fill a need for people, there are people that need and want it. It's just a matter of getting it in front of those people. And if our offer is good, people will take us up on it. So that is what I am working on today. I also am 5 days behind on my daily, I'm doing action funnels, which are follow-up funnels, which are just a sequence of messages that we can send automatically to people. And so I am doing several of those, and normally I do it every day, but my computer was acting up and it was doing an update, and it took it took a whole day plus to do the update, which I should be more trusting of Microsoft, but I'm not, because the last 2 times I've done the Microsoft update on my laptop, it has caused all kinds of and it's because it's an older laptop, but it's caused all kinds of operational problems and functioning problems with my computer, and that's something that I depend on. So today is catch-up day. I've got 5 messages just to put into that funnel. I've already created the videos for them, but I need to put that into an email sequence then, so I can drip that out to the people on my list who have come into my world, so they can continue to get to know me. And if they want to work with me, if I can help them in anything, awesome. If I can't, that's okay too, because a lady in braids who's 54 years old in a Mickey Mouse pajama isn't everyone's cup of coffee or cup of tea. And that is perfectly fine with me. Because you know what? There's over 7 billion people on this planet, and I know that there's plenty of those people that would like me to help them and guide them and show them what I've learned in my years of wisdom gathering. I like to call my experiences years of wisdom gathering, because, it's really funny. As we're going through a situation, all the drama and all the emotions and all the nonsense we tell ourselves about it, and then, it might just be a week later and we look back at it and we're like, well, wow, why was I so upset about that? Because it's not even bothering us anymore. And even really big events and things that have happened in my life, I'm always surprised at how devastated we feel at the moment and how we feel it's the end of the world. And, just a couple of deep breaths and a few minutes later, we look on it and we're like, oh, dang, I'm really relieved because I didn't want to work in that job anymore. Oh, wow, I'm really relieved you did that because I don't want to be married to you anymore. Oh, wow, I'm really glad you said that because I don't want to do business with you anymore. And then when we think something is just devastating and terrible and over, we look back on that event with gratitude and actually with gratitude and appreciation that it happened. And no matter how terrible it is and no matter how bad something is in our lives, there's always a way to look at it because it's always there to show us something. It's always a lesson that we needed to learn. And if we look at it as, oh my God, that's awful, I didn't deserve that, this is the worst thing in the whole wide world, I can't take it, guess what? You'll have a really bad experience with that experience for a really long time. But when you can think of that experience and say, okay, let me take a step back here. Let me look at this and think about this and ask, what is this here to show me? What can I learn from this? This is a terrible thing that happened, but how can I take this event and catapult me into what I should be doing and how I am supposed to be affecting the world? And we all know stories about that, about people that have lost their children or something bad that's happened, and that person has gone on to change the lives of hundreds or thousands or millions of people because of something that they did to change a law, to change the way things work, to help to find a cure for a disease, to just make the world a better place. So that is what I'm working on today. It is a catch-up day, and we all need those sometimes based on what we're doing. And you know what? Is it a catch-up day for anybody else? I don't know, but it's a catch-up day for me because I set goals and guidelines and things I'm going to do for myself, and I need to meet my commitments to myself. The most important word and truth and honest person we need to be is with ourselves. We need to be honest with ourselves. We can fool some of the people some of the time, but we can never fool ourselves. We always know if we're not being honest and true and living consistently with our core values and beliefs. If we're not being who we are meant to be, if we are not being who we are, we always know. We always have this little mismatch. And the interesting thing is, other people know it too. They might not know it at a conscious level. You might be fooling them on the surface, but intuitively at a subconscious level, they know if you're not being yourself. And that is why people say no to you, because they get this disingenuine vibe from you or energy from you. And even if they don't understand at a conscious level and thinking and everything looks great that you're telling them and showing them, if there's a mismatch in what you're communicating and what you're telling people and the energy that you're sending that message out with, if there's a mismatch there, people know it and they sense it. And that's actually the reason my coaching students were struggling with this, because they're out doing all these things, struggling with all these things. And when they're talking to people, they might be saying, I know they're saying all the right things. They're asking the right questions, but the energy of their doubt and fear and worry about their current situation is sneaking through subconsciously in the energy that they're presenting with the people that they're talking to. And that's why people are saying no. So if people are saying no to you for something that you know you could help them with, take a step back and check and ask yourself, what is going on in me that could be blocking this? Because guess what? You might not even know that it's happening to you and through you. You might not realize that there's something bothering you that's impacting it. A few months ago, I noticed this in myself. I noticed that I was having a hard time just for a little period getting clients, getting people to join me in my coaching program. And I had a lot of success with it before, so I didn't understand what had changed. And what had changed was an interaction I'd had with another person that meant I needed to do something that I didn't really want to do. And I was just putting it off and procrastinating and not doing anything about it. And I didn't even realize that I was doing that. And when I realized I was doing that and I stopped doing it and I dealt with the situation and just got it out of there, all of a sudden the floodgates opened up again and I had a bunch of successful conversations with new coaching students. So you never know. And so that's why we have to always be willing to work on ourselves and say, am I being on every level who I want to show up as in the world? And if the answer is yes, great, keep going. And if it's not, then you got to be willing to be introspective and say, well, what could be going on in my life that isn't working? If you just had an argument with your significant other right before a coaching call, guess what? That coaching call is probably not going to go as well as if you had not just had a fight with your significant other right before that coaching call. It's just the way it is. Let's go out, make it an awesome day. I'm going to get busy catching up today. I hope you have a fantastic day. If you can, get out in the sunshine. The sun is shining where I am, and I'm definitely going to get out and go for an amazing walk in nature because that is one of my favorite ways to recharge. That's it. I will see you tomorrow. Pajama Grandma out. Bye.